Hello?
Hey, hey, what's going on?
Hello. Now I can hear you. Is the audio quality okay? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, sounds great, man. Thank you so much for
Okay,
doing
perfect.
this.
Perfect. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, so our podcast is all about your journey in the music industry and how you
Hmm.
got to where you are today.
Okay. Nice.
Yes,
Sounds good.
cool,
Sounds
cool.
good.
So, whereabouts are you in the world right now?
Where I am right now,
Uh-huh.
I'm in Germany.
Oh,
Germany,
Germany.
a small town called Nuremberg. It's not that small, but the area where I live in is like a really small German, like Bavarian small town. But it's kind of nice. It's like uh, not so many people. It's calm, it's quiet. You can do a lot of music stuff and don't get interrupted from neighbors or something. So I really
That's
enjoy
nice.
it here.
Yeah, is that where you're from originally?
Yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
was
okay.
born here. I was born here in this area.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Born and raised there. You said there's it's quiet, but you are able to work on music quite well there. Or is there a music scene there? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's like just when I do my music stuff, I repeat the beats like 100 times, and if I have like neighbors right next door, I think that will like
Oh, drive them
uh,
crazy if it's the same
yeah,
sounds over and
yeah,
over.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And right here we have no neighbors, like just forest and fields, and yeah, it's quite
That's
nice.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Well, how did you get into music?
I started with music really early on. I think like the whole uh, genetics in the family tree are a big inspiration too. I started with instruments, playing piano when I was like 4 years old.
Wow.
I always loved to in kindergarten. Uh, there was like a day in the week where you can bring stuff from home or build own stuff, and all the other kids like started building like pistols and guns and all the stuff like that, or sticks and laser swords from Star Wars. But I made from cardboard. From
Sure.
cardboard, I made like little pianos, and I, with my little hands, I tried to uh, tip on them and try
That's
to play
funny.
the cardboard piano. And so my parents decided to get me in class, piano class, and started like supporting me with the whole music stuff. My father was a big Romanian musician in Romania back then. They're originally from Romania, born and
Oh.
raised there, but we are German, born and raised there, but we're German. It's like a colony stuff, like 100 years ago. And yeah, then I started with the piano. Later on, organ in church,
Hmm. Oh, okay.
um, church organ, and later guitar. But
Okay.
I was like never satisfied with like one instrument and being put down with only one instrument. So I started with producing, where I can make like whole songs,
Sure.
and yeah, that's the passion.
Wow. Okay. So you said your father was a musician in Romania?
Yeah,
Is-
my father, my grandfather, my father played the trumpet in a big band back then,
Mhm.
and my grandpa like the same with the clarinet, and they were all
Oh,
always musicians, and I think that I got it in the genetics.
sure. Yeah. So was he still playing or playing when you were younger and everything? So you
Yeah, yeah. So
could you
I
go
always
see
saw
him?
him, and yeah, and I think that inspired me a lot. Also from my grandma, also from my dad.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. That's awesome. So piano at 4, and then
Yeah, yeah.
the organ in the church. Is
Actually,
that
actually, I started with like keyboard, like because the piano, the
the keys are harder to push
yeah,
or
the
something,
keys, yeah, they were too hard to push,
or they're
and
too far apart?
my yeah, 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 exactly, and my fingers were too small. So actually, I started with like keyboard, then piano, and then the organ later.
Okay. And was the
Yeah.
organ when you're performing the organ at church? Was that your first kind of performances you were doing?
And no, actually, I had my first performance with the keyboard when I
Oh,
was like
okay.
6 years, 2 years after practicing. The music school where I was located in started like yeah, not that small concert. It was
Mm-hmm.
quite big, especially for me as a kid. I was like really nervous,
Mm-hmm.
and it was on a like little festival, outdoor festival, and all the students from the school could play there some of their own stuff or learn stuff. That
Wow.
was my first show,
Yeah. That's cool. So
my
from
first
there,
sold out show.
you're right. And then from there, did you form bands? Like, tell me about starting Avion.
No, I like the alter ego AVAION was like since kindergarten. It was a play name. Like we always
Oh,
played like wizard stuff and stuff like with own made up names, and that were I started with AVAION, and I kept the name later on in the Modern Warfare uh, video game scene. It was also my name there,
oh,
and
okay.
every time I could choose like a
Like
own
a
name, like
handle.
in a video game, I always used it. So later for the artist name, it was easy to pick which name I want. So I
Sure.
always picked AVAION, and I started producing when I was like 12 years, 11 years ago, I think, and finished as many songs as I could and started to form my style.
Uh-huh.
But I would say like only now I can say I'm on the right path to finding my style, because I pick a lot of different genres and acoustic sounds, but also
Mm-hmm.
electronic sounds and other stuff. And this it was a big road to go, but it's still only on the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like even the new song She Dance has like almost like a reggae type vibe to it. Like the
Yeah,
guitar,
yeah,
the
yeah,
up stroke guitar and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. A lot of
Yeah.
people say that, but the main thing and the most important thing for me is it, that it doesn't matter which sound or genre I put in. Like people or my friends say always like, yeah, but it sounds different, like pieces, or when you go from like it was more dancey and more
Mhm.
EDM stuff. But I can always hear that it's you. So it's like your
Sure.
sound with the voice, and your style is always in it, and then my goal is reached. So especially for songs that are not like the other ones,
Sure.
but
Well,
I like to experiment and switch some things up.
yeah. Well, tell me about like what was the first song you put up online, like under your name?
Ever, I think it was on SoundCloud. I started on SoundCloud. I put a lot of music on SoundCloud out. It was like remixes, but also originals. And I think it was like 2014, a really, 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 really old one. I think it's called True Lies, but I don't
Okay.
know if it's still out. I can
You might have scrubbed it from the internet.
let check real quick. It's just because I also deleted a lot of stuff, like old stuff, because I transformed, I developed a lot, and then I said,
Sure.
I delete the old stuff because it's not me anymore.
Uh-huh.
But I think it was like True Lies. It's 2014, but it's not. It's on private, so
Oh, okay. When was like
yeah.
when did you start seeing like I mean, cause you have some songs on here with like millions of plays, and like when did you start really seeing the shift in your popularity and everything?
I think the whole thing began with the release U.
Okay.
AVAION U came out exactly 2 years ago. It was the first song where I said, yeah, that's really me. That's the style that I want to do, and this is really the stuff I want to do.
Uh-huh.
It came out, and I think on the same day I checked like the one of my friends called me and said, "Yo, dude, check out like the all new Music Friday playlist, like um, almost five of them." And I said, "Oh, damn, okay, New Music Friday, Germany, and all the stuff, really high positionings, and all the Instagram stories, and all the people who wrote me and said like, dude, the song is lit as fuck, and it's
Yeah.
really good." And and it started to begin that I was like, oh damn, okay, this has an impact.
Yeah.
And also the plays and the streams was like a new level for me. Like when I got like 10K, I was like, damn bro, it's like 10K. But
Yeah.
then it was like 1 week it was like 200K, and yeah, it began to be really crazy. And then the major labels contacted me, and so it was the beginning.
Yeah, okay. Because right when the play started like really skyrocketing, you said it got on New Music Friday, which is huge. Do you know how that happened?
Like from like a self-release. I didn't contacted anyone. I have no contacts, no like plan B in the scene.
Right.
I uploaded it with SpinUp. It's like a distributor where you can just contact them and said, yeah, please put it on Spotify, and they will put it on Spotify. But there's no guarantee that they put it like on big playlists or something.
Yeah.
But in this case, it was like, yeah, stars were in the right place for me on that day.
Right. Yeah, they lined up for you. Wow, that's incredible.
They lined up pretty good. Yeah, it was like, and then it began to like blow up. It's not like that I'm there where I want to be right now, but like it's a good start right now.
Yeah, you said when it started to blow up, every song after that, you just started seeing it grow.
Yeah,
when you put it out.
Yeah. And the cool thing is when I release a new one, all the old ones get to push really hard too, and it's cool. Every time I release a new song, all the like pieces, and when you go, you can see like they get a really cool push to new peaks.
Yeah, new people checking it out and everything.
Yeah.
Nice. And then, like you said, major labels and everyone's contacting at this point. Were you playing live at all?
Yeah. I have. I was like performing DJ like 6 or 7 years now. I have my own. With a couple of friends, we started like a collective bass army, because it's like kind of funny. Have like my heart is split with like the AVAION stuff, but I also like rhythm and dubstep stuff, so like the really heavy stuff. And we started to throw our own parties in Nuremberg, and we are now South Germany's biggest bass party starters.
Whoa,
and,
really?
It's called Bass Army, and we also have like big bookings from California, like Eptic and stuff from the EDM scene. But we play like Bass Army rhythm and stuff like that. I also played festivals, a bunch of them, and I have 6 years of live performance experience.
And touring and everything too?
No. Touring, no. But I hope so when COVID is over, we can start it.
Yeah.
Especially with the golden one in South Africa. I hope there will be some gigs there.
Yeah, so you tell me about getting that, like the gold record, and like how it happened for you, like because you got a gold record in South Africa.
Yeah, it was really crazy. Like pieces came out, and there was not that playlist rankings, and I was like, oh, okay. I thought major label, and we would like blow up on all playlists. But like in the beginning, it's not normal to have the ultimate push, but it was still nice because Apple Music pushed really good. Spotify not that much, but Apple Music playlist promotions were really good. They placed me on one of the biggest playlists on Apple Music, and later, I think 1 month later from the release, on YouTube Selected, like the channel where they do like future house, deep house stuff. It's a pretty big channel, I think, like with 4 or 5 million subscribers, three or four. Like all of the uploads have a huge impact, like with the clicks and stuff, and they uploaded it. It was always a dream because later, back then when I started like playing in some clubs and stuff, I used to inspire myself from these channels, and now I can see my own name on it. So it was like a big thing for me, but also for the plays and the streams, because it really pushed it. And the main area where this is really popular is South Africa, I think, because the upload started and all the streams on Apple Music, but also on Spotify in South Africa started to raise. And a few months later, I got the email that it went gold in South Africa. And
Wow.
that was a really big thing for me, because I always dreamed about it when I was like started with the whole thing. And one of my best friends said, yeah, right here in my children's room, I would place it right there. And he said, yeah, safe, bro, let's do it. But now it's
A
reality.
reality. Wow, that's cool. You said you haven't performed in South Africa though, right?
No,
Wow, that's gonna
no
be a big moment,
international.
huh?
Yeah, no international gigs so far.
Wow. So
Yeah, I
it
think
just really blew up there. So they're gonna be stoked when you come when you come perform.
yeah, I'm looking forward, but like the Corona stuff,
Yeah, sure. You just released a new song, She Dance.
Yeah.
Tell me about that song.
Like the inspiration from the song was like when I was in a relationship and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I felt I never really appreciated like the good times, like it became normal, humans are like that, and it became normal. And when it's not anymore like that, you miss it. And it's like she dances now, she want to dance, but it's now too late. But I
Mm-hmm.
try to still enjoy the good times and keep that in mind, that the good times are the little things, and don't waste the time when it's too late, and don't miss it when it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy it when the right moments are there. And the whole song is inspired by that. And yeah, the sounds and like with the reggae style and stuff, it was spontaneous. We jammed, and my best friend was here, and I tried some chords and tried some new ideas, and the whole song idea was finished on that day.
Wow. So it's very quick
Yeah,
process.
on that day, yeah. Sometimes it's like weeks, sometimes it's a few days.
Mm-hmm. And what are you gonna build, like an EP with that song, or what is it? Are you just putting out singles right now?
Yeah, right now we're putting out singles. I think in October will be the next one. For like a little spoiler, it will be more like in the dance genre, like pieces and when you go. Not
Mm-hmm.
but for the summer releases, I try to sometimes put out some things like She Dance and switch up the genres a bit. But the next release in October will be like a dance release. Yeah, I'm really looking forward for it, because all my friends said this will be the best one yet.
Oh,
And
cool.
they're pretty honest with my music. Like when I sent them ideas and they say like, dude, that's shit. I mean, okay, cool, I accept it. But when they say like, okay, it's cool, they are almost every time right.
That's cool. Yeah, exciting. Really excited to hear it. You
Yeah,
said
but
like
now
what?
only singles. Yeah, but I hope so one day an album, because my output is really big. I almost finish a song a day, like
Oh
the
my gosh.
ideas, the not the whole song, but like I could finish whole songs like once a week. And my output is really big, but let's see what the major label plans.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. So you said the major labels were knocking on your door once that song had millions of plays or started really blowing up. Did you end up signing with a major label? And tell me about that process.
Yeah, I you got like not that big. They also Sony Music called me really early, the A&R from there, and he wrote me like, am I interested in, am I already signed and stuff like that. And I always dreamed about like a big label, a big team around me. And so I drove to Munich and talked to them, and it was really nice. I really felt welcomed and felt good there, and the whole vibe there was really good. And yeah, so I signed there, and I don't regret it.
Yeah, right on. And then have they helped you a lot? Like
Yeah, I got a really cool team. Like now I have a management, like a PR stuff, and who brings you like opportunities like this. And
uh-huh.
yeah, it's cool to have like a big team around you, and people who like support you with like stuff, so I can focus more on music. It's
Definitely.
really important. Yeah, and I really enjoy it.
Definitely. And I noticed like on Instagram and stuff, like done a few live videos, like you playing guitar, and is that something you enjoy doing?
Yeah, my jam sessions. I
Yeah.
try to like, it's like, um, I don't only want to post like videos and stuff, or pictures and say, and when new songs are coming, I tell the fans to, yeah, now watch it, stream it and stuff. I want to give them something back, and with like this little jam sessions, I try to brighten up their day and keep, it's like really intimate to see the whole process and be connected with the fans. I write on every comment back, every message back. I read every message and comment, and yeah, it's a cool thing to do, and I love it to do. That's the main reason.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, some of these, I love like a lot of your photos. There's like you're in like the water. Like, is that all like kind of by where you live?
Yeah, I think the one in the water was like the music video shoot from She Dance. It
Uh-huh.
was like an Airbnb in Munich, and there were super nice people there, and they told me to stay there, and we could party a little and drink some wine there. It was super nice people, and we did a little photo shoot in the pool later on. Yeah, it was on the She
Yeah.
Dance music video shoot.
Okay. Yeah, that you're like on a lake or it's a big body of water. It looks awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, very cool. Awesome. Well, so you said you have another song coming out in October, which is really
Yeah,
exciting. The best yet, according to
yeah,
your close
I really like
friends.
it. I really like it, and I hope the people like it too.
Very cool, man. Well, I really appreciate your time today. It's been amazing. I have one more question for you. I want to
Yeah,
know if you have
yeah.
any advice for aspiring artists.
Yeah, I have the biggest and the most important advice is, never stop. Just keep on doing. I think like almost every artist will say that, but it's the most important thing. I I th- I needed like almost 10 years to only be on the beginning of my road, you know, like 10 years to just begin my road. And if I would stop and said, oh, now I got some steps down, not only steps up, or I now need to quit, never quit, stay hungry, stay humble, and never stop. Bringing it backward.